against Tampa Bay, and Drake's here to join us. How's it going?
Doing well. Appreciate you guys having me.
We're happy to have you. Why don't you help us preview Week 5 a little bit? And we've obviously got some questions for you, but what do you see from Tampa Bay? I'm assuming you guys have watched some tape already.
Yeah, they're a good team. They got a lot of good players. They have playmakers all over the field. Just a dynamic offense. So we're excited for the matchup and looking forward to it.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what he does that's so good, because Baker Mayfield kind of has a career that kind of spiked and then went down, and he's on the ascent right now. Looks really good. What are some of the things he does that are special?
His arm talent is great. He's got a really strong arm. He makes plays with his legs, and he extends plays, and he keeps his eyes downfield. Trying to contain him and also getting ready to plaster in coverage when he does that is huge for us.
Man, how's this journey been for you? You're every week, more snaps, more playing time. Just describe how this year's been for you personally.
It's been a lot of fun, obviously, but I just been kind of trying to focus day to day, just like what can I do to get better today. Not think too much about tomorrow or this weekend or whatever it is. How many snaps is it going to be this weekend versus last weekend? I just kind of just focusing on where I'm at, a day-to-day basis, and try to get better in whatever we're doing, whatever the focus is for, that day.
What's the day-to-day outside of football? What's it like when the season is going on? Because in the off-season, guys might go visit their own personal trainers. They might travel and go see family or whatever, but it has to be such a grind where you're like, I don't know, I go home and play an hour of video games. Like, what's it like?
I don't have any video games.
Yeah.
I go home and I go to sleep.
Yeah. That exhausted.
Yeah. I prioritize my sleep during the week, especially during the season for sure. Not a whole bunch of extracurricular activities going on.
Mind in the right place.
Mm-hmm. How many hours are we talking of sleep?
Sleep, at least 8. Need 8.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to bed early.
Well, there you go. Hey, tell us about your relationship with EJ and just, how that's starting to grow. And he's just such a smart football player. He's not really that old of a guy. I mean, you look at him, he's a veteran. He's only 25 years old. But, yeah, just that relationship with him and how much he's taught you.
Yeah, I've learned a bunch from EJ. He's such a good football player. He's got a nose for the ball. He's always around the ball, finding ways to make plays. Just watching him play is a lot of fun, and playing next to him is even more fun. So when we're out there together and communicating and getting on the same page, it's a lot of fun. And, I'm definitely fortunate to have him next to me on the field.
Going back to the Buccaneers, man, Bucky Irving, we'll see if he plays or not. He's a little banged up. What makes him such a special football player?
He's really good in space. You get him the ball in space, he can make a lot of things happen. Just whether it's cutting the ball back against the grain, getting vertical, contact balance is great. He's a really good back.
I'm going to ask you a non-football question. We'll cycle back to football. It's fine. But Bump and I were debating something before our show even started earlier today about what constitutes the South. Again, I warned you it was a non-football thing. Now listen. So Bump's family, your dad's family is from Mississippi, and I was like, oh, that's the South.
Yeah.
My mom's family is from Arkansas, and I was like, that's not the South to me. It's like Oklahoma, even though they're not close. Now you're born and raised in North Carolina. Is that the East Coast or is it the South?
That's the South. If you got Southern people, I think you're in the South.
Okay.
I think it's all about the culture and where you end up. I think I would consider North Carolina.
We were trying to figure out, what would someone from North Carolina say about it?
I consider it the South.
Draw a line? Okay.
Yeah. You meet the people that are born and raised there. They're Southerners for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're an NC State guy, right?
Yes.
And you played with Peyton Wilson. You get a chance to catch up with him when you went to Pittsburgh?
Yeah. I mean, that's like my best friend, honestly. We train together every single day in the off season. We both go back to NC State and we use the facilities. We have known each other since high school and then played 4 years together in college. I was in his wedding last year, and then he's in my wedding this upcoming year. So that's like my best friend. We talk pretty much on a week-to-week basis. So It's been really cool seeing him have his success too.
Yeah.
It's crazy how fast that dude is.
Yeah, he can run. It's humbling, like training with him in the off season because of how fast he is.
That was my thing. I wasn't a super fast guy. I used to go down in Florida and train with those dudes. I'm like, y'all just different. Like, I don't know how you're moving that fast.
He can run.
Yeah. What do you think is the best part of your game?
I feel like probably my instincts. I feel like that's kind of a cliche thing to say, but I like to anticipate plays, play ahead of the snap. and then just rely on my instincts. I don't want to think too much when I'm out there. I just want to let my eyes tell me everything that I need to know, and then just I feel like I've always had a knack for the football and being around the ball ever since I've been little, really. So I think my instincts and just trusting them is probably my biggest strength.
We can guess the answer to this question, but is there a play this year that showcases that you're especially proud of?
I don't know if there's one play that sticks out to me right now. I'm looking to make more plays. I can't think anything off the top of my head, but to be
great
in the future,
tackles. Really,
special
really
teams.
Good ones.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I'd say it's been displayed for sure on special teams this year. Getting more comfortable out there, getting better every single week with that too.
Yeah, tell us about that part of it. That was really kind of shocking in Pittsburgh. That you guys, well, it shouldn't be shocking that you guys all knew the rule, but hardly any of their guys did. And there was a lot of people that didn't know that rule. And it seems like, with Jay Harbaugh, that you guys really focus. Like, a lot of people give special teams lip service, and they practice it maybe 20 minutes a week. But you guys are on top of that.
Yeah, I mean, our guys that are out on the field, we all take it serious. We take pride in what we're doing. So, whether it's the little tiny rules that most people might brush over, or it's the big things. I feel like we take pride in, we really care about every single part of it and every single detail. So I feel like that kind of showed our reaction, because all of us knew the rule. Yeah. And I don't know if they just didn't see the ball or they didn't know it, whatever it was, but obviously it paid off for us.
I was assuming the returner was a rookie, and he thought that once it hits the end zone, it's dead. So
college rules, that's how it is.
Yeah, right. You just wasn't coached up like the way you guys are. Last song before you hit the field, what you listening to?
I kind of switch it up a little bit, but it's rap music usually before I go on the field. I like Skrilla by Kodak's usually right before I go onto the field, or some NBA YoungBoy songs.
Dave listens to all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
You guys want to share some recommendations?
Yeah.
You ever heard of Run DMC?
I have.
That's what I was listening to.
That what you listen to before you hit the field, Dave?
Every once in a while, yeah.
What else did you listen to?
Just rock and roll, 80s rock and roll.
He was a 90s linebacker. He
That's
was rocking out.
Yeah.
First of all, I had one
you guys
of
were
those
killing people
big
out there.
Discman things that weighed it had a disc in it, and it weighed 12 pounds.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think NFL life was very different in that time. You mentioned you have your wedding coming up. How'd you guys meet?
She was going to school in Raleigh, not NC State, but she was in school in Raleigh at the time when I was in college. So we just kind of met through being in the same area, mutuals and everything.
Big proposal. Did you plan? Yeah. What happened?
On the beach. I had my family there, her family was there, and then I surprised her with a bunch of her close friends. It was
nice
awesome.
work. Nicely done.
Nice job. Hey, when I got in the league, I was like, man, I wish I was shorter because I'm 6'2", because that was the hardest thing, man. No, I'm serious. You have built-in leverage, and it's not like you're short. You're taller than most people, but you're 5'11", and you're loaded up, man. You're hard to get under. I mean, I think that's a huge advantage.
I appreciate it. I mean, I kind of notice that sometimes on tape, like EJ or taller linebackers, they really got to bend to get in that pad level, and I'm kind of just I'm just kind of standing there, and I'm already naturally lower. So it's a little less work, honestly. Obviously, it has its downfalls too, but try to make the most of it. Yeah.
We've been saying this every single week, but every defensive player, or every week that we've had a defensive player, he's made a big play that week. Kobe's interception was the week after, but everyone's had an interception or some kind of big play, so a big burden on you. But we think you're going to live up to it. We have full faith, so you got to keep it going for week 5. He is Seahawks linebacker Drake Thomas. Thanks, Drake. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Don't go anywhere.